Hello again. Right, let's get straight into it and tap into Max Fear, which we left on the previous episode. Right, let's get into it.
I just need to find something I could use to push him over the edge.
Right, we shall uncover your fears, Mac. I do not like you. You okay? Okay. That happened. Right. Let's tap into your fear. Speak.
We're done here.
No, we're not. No, we're not. We are far from done with you. Right, what can I use?
Everyone's out to get me. Alex, Ryan, even Riley. Fuck!
Even Riley? Did something happen with her?
Okay, let's ask around. Let's go up to the spinny NPC. That's just golden. That's just golden. I wonder, can I? Let's just. No. Oh, okay. So he said, Alex, Ryan, and Riley. Where would I find them? Record store, bench girl. Enter.
Hey, Haven listeners! That was Phone Tap with their new single, Elephant in the Room. We've got a sweet block of indie rock coming down the pike, but first, a few announcements. The Spring
Right, no, that's
Festival is
Steph.
just around the corner, sponsored by Typhon Mining Company. Admission is free this year, so bring your friends, bring your family. Hell, bring your ex. I'm sure it'll be different this time.
I just need to find something I could use to push him over the edge.
I'm an idiot. Can I just like push him over the ledge? Like, would that work? Please tell me she's gonna start spinning again. Aw. Alright. Bald guy. Dispensary. Oh, that's Charlotte. Hmm.
I just need to find something I could use to push him over the edge.
Literally or figuratively? However you pronounce that. Bench curl. Spinny NPC. Go on, spin, spin, spin. Oh. Okay, let's see what he has to say again. Sorry.
Time to get the truth.
We're done here. Everyone's out to get me. Alex, Ryan, even Riley. Fuck!
Okay, let's try and find someone called Ryan, wherever they may be. Record store, no. Poster, no. Minor. Bike.
Hey, Pike.
Hey! How you holding up?
Been better.
Guess I've been better.
Yeah, right. Dumb question. Hey, I want you to know I meant what I said back there. Gabe was something else. He could bring a smile to my face even on the worst days.
Yeah, that's what everyone's been saying.
And, when you're ready, I still need to get your statement for the investigation.
Mac Loudon, the guy that showed up at Gabe's place, throwing punches, the safety manager on duty that night, is lying to you. That's my statement.
I know you're angry, Alex, but it's an ongoing investigation. I'm still going to need to interview you.
Sure, whatever.
Where is Ryan? Who's that? Haven drugs, bald guy. Ah, nope. Hmm.
Everyone's out to get me. Alex, Ryan, even Riley. Fuck!
Let's go into the flower shop and figure out what the hell's going on. Hey, she's still spinning.
Okay,
Wait.
that sucked. But at least I told her the truth.
Oh yeah.
She's really hurting, but I didn't want to lie to her.
Better be honest. Please leave that in because that's just golden.
just need to find something I could use to push him over the edge.
But where?
This location gets all the foot traffic. And
The park looks fun to explore.
I used to babysit Ethan when he was little. This whole thing
Oh,
is so...
sorry.
Okay.
You're fine.
Right or
Since when?
boyfriend?
I just started. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Free
Babe,
sculpture.
this is great. We wanted to take a class together, right? Let's do creative writing. But that
Aw.
wouldn't start until summer.
I like that. I like
What's the
that.
rush? I guess I...
No. Kayak.
If not for the paddling, kayaking would be super relaxing.
Oh, you heard about the accident. Was it on the news?
Do I even want to stay here without Gabe? In this state I've never been to before. This town I've been in for less than a week. Not that I know where else I'd even go. Back to the nothing waiting for me in Portland. Fuck. I have no idea what comes next. But I'm not leaving here without answers about Gabe. At least I know that.
I wonder if I am dreaming. Everything feels so strange now. Under this old town sky. I wonder if there's still meaning in all the things I'm feeling. Should I say goodbye? Take me back to when things were easier.
I love scenes like this.
Take me back to a place.
Okay, right. Let's get back on topic. Let's get back on topic. Let's tap into Mac's fear. Let's try and find out what makes him tick.
Insert epiphany about new beginnings here. Tragically, now isn't the time to check out the rest of Haven.
Oh. But I wanna. Wait. Let's go back to the bar. Outfitter. Burn Bear Diner. Here we go.
It's very unlikely that anything with Typhon will change. They've been the largest employer
Oh.
in Haven for decades.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm sold.
Glad to hear it. I'll draw up.
Nope. Post office.
I don't get it. Do people just not want ice cream anymore?
I looked over
Visitor center. What?
Things will get better. Pirated Peaches is making an actual profit, remember?
Record store.
Hey, Haven listeners. That was Phone Tap with their new single, Elephant in the Room. We've got a sweet block of indie rock coming down the pike, but first, a few announcements.
Okay, let's.
The Spring Festival is just around the corner.
It's sweet. She's planning a whole LARP for Ethan.
This year, so bring your friends,
Okay,
bring
so
your
that's
family.
Steph.
Hell,
That's
bring
Steph.
your ex. I'm sure it'll be different this time.
Raisin harder. It's surprisingly addictive.
I just need to find something I could use to push him over the edge.
Right, let's go everywhere that we know. Dispensary.
She said it's not betrayal. Still makes me feel sick.
Hi, Charlotte. You are not the person I am looking for.
I just need to find something I could use to push him over the edge.
Right, we've been in the record store.
Anyway, I took out a radio ad too. That'll help.
Please say it's not the one you read to me the other day. That was so weird.
It's not weird, it's fun. Don't you like fun?
Sonny,
It makes an impression. Don't worry, okay?
Oh, we can't go over there.
Everyone's out to get me. Alex, Ryan, even Riley. Fuck!
Where would I find Riley?
Nice to know. Hipsters can survive at this altitude.
The Black Lantern. You're kidding me. I walked straight past here. I'm just dumb. Oh, Jed. Oh, there you are.
Hopefully, things around here can settle down again.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Right.
I should put something here. It's the least I can do.
What can I put down? I would love to put something down.
Maybe I can find something upstairs to put on the memory table.
That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot more sense.
Wonder what I can find up here to add to Gabe's memory table.
Actually, I have not been up here yet. Bird feeder. Grill. Put out a flag. Actually, I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do.
Wonder what I can find up here to add to Gabe's memory table.
That's this if I can. I'm gonna find out where to go. And then I'm just gonna restart it. Because this is starting to do my head in.
I just need to find something I could use to push him over the edge.
Wait. Glasses guy. Bird watcher. Isn't there a Scream Man that we need to speak to? No, it can't be.
Talk about the accident? How would I know that? Fuck, now I'm on Diane's shit list.
Thanks, Diane.
Why should one accident close all the trails? What a wasted vacation.
Yes, we're all suffering here.
Oh, it's that guy's sister.
feel so bad for her.
Getting sick of people feeling bad for me.
Have to keep up a brave face for Angela. She loves our store so much.
He must be exhausted.
We're losing our business. But it's like everything's a joke to him.
She must feel so alone. Hope they figure it out.
Right, let's...
Yikes.
Okay, calm down. Hey, it's Riley. Oh.
Hey, Riley.
Alex. Hey.
Let's go straight to the
That fight
heart.
Mac had with Gabe over your secret meetings. They were about you applying to college, right?
Yeah. Ever since the first time Mac lost his shit in front of them, Gabe and Charlotte had tried to get me to end things with him. And after all this, I can see that they were right.
Do you think he could have ignored Gabe's call? I mean, do you think he's capable of that?
I don't want to believe that, but... Sorry. I'm really not ready to talk about it.
Talking
Are you
might
sure?
help.
Sometimes talking about it can help you sort it all out.
I'm just not there yet.
I know you and Gabe were close. How are you doing?
I miss him so much. He was like an older brother to me.
I'm glad he had you. I'm glad you had him.
I'm glad you had him.
He was a really good guy, Alex.
You and Eleanor seem close.
She's taken care of me ever since I was little. I never really knew my mom, but she's always been there for me.
What does she think about you going away to school?
She's thrilled. I think she just wants me to end up happy.
Oh.
That's really sweet.
She's the most selfless person I know.
I know having you work with her in the shop has meant the world.
Yeah. To both of us.
I gotta run. There's some stuff I need to do.
Okay.
I don't want to push Riley, but I need to know more about Mac. How do I get her to open up?
If he's innocent, why is he acting like this?
Acting like what? Maybe I can get her to tell me. Do you want to talk about Mac? Yeah, I get it. It's just, if he didn't do anything wrong, why is he acting like he has something to hide?
He asked me to leave Haven with him.
What?
Right after the wake. He wouldn't tell me why. But he just looked so guilty. I told him no, and that we were done. And now I'm scared he did something horrible.
Riley, thank you for telling me.
You deserve the truth.
I gotta run. There's some stuff I need to do.
Okay. We'll talk soon?
Yeah. Whenever you want. Mac trying to skip town is sketchy as shit. I bet I could use that to stoke his fear.
That we shall. Oh, now you're walking into a bin. Okay, okay.
I should make sure there's nothing else I want to do before I confront Mac.
Right. Let's stoke his fear. Hi, Mac. How's it going?
What Riley told me might do it, but I should make sure there isn't anything I still want to do around town first.
I'm ready.
Okay, let's do this. Your ex-girlfriend told me about your plans to skip town. That's not something innocent people do.
Oh, God. It's not... I didn't do anything.
Oh.
Just fuck off! Leave me alone!
Oh, we're not done with you. Oh, whoa.
Fuck. I'll deal with Mac when I get to him. For now, I need to learn everything I can.
Typhon's always watching. They run this whole town.
Mac feels like everyone's staring at him.
Everyone thinks I killed him. They all hate me. It's not fair. I didn't do anything wrong.
I still don't like him.
It should have been you instead. Alex?
No. What the hell? There are people out there. No, I told you to call it off. I saw the way they looked at me at the wake. They all think I let him die.
I know why you're lying.
You made a mistake.
I know you didn't mean for Gabe to get hurt, but that you screwed up and it's time to come clean.
I'm not the reason he's dead.
It was about revenge?
You wanted revenge for the fight. You were hoping he'd get hurt.
That had nothing to do with it.
We're jealous.
You were jealous about Riley. You wanted Gabe out of the way.
I didn't. You don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Typhon's forcing you to deny the call.
Whatever you think you know.
You might not have been the reason he died, but you covering for their fuck up makes you guilty too.
You don't get it. This wasn't some accident. I told them you were down there, and they detonated anyway.
On purpose? Why?
I don't know. I swear. And then I get a message telling me to deny there was ever a call. You gotta believe me. Gabe and we didn't get along, but I didn't want him dead. And now Typhon's watching me. My girlfriend, she thinks I'm a murderer. My neighbors all hate me. I mean, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
I think I can calm him down, but does he deserve it?
Let's calm him down.
All right, Mac. Come on. You gotta calm down, okay? Dude, stay with me. I know what it's like to be doubted. To have everyone think the worst of you. But the truth will come out. I'll make sure of it.
But Typhon...
If Typhon comes after you, they're gonna have to get through me too, okay?
Thanks. I actually feel a little better.
Yeah, well, you learn a thing or two hanging out with shrinks your whole life.
So, what are you gonna do now?
Don't leave Haven. I'm gonna get to the truth. Hey. Yeah, it's... Can we talk? Where are you? Okay.
So pretty.
You were right. About Typhon, about Mac.
Alex.
Mac got the call.
How do you know that?
He got the call and he lied about it.
Doesn't matter.
Someone is putting pressure on him to keep quiet. Someone from the mine, and...
It doesn't matter!
Oh.
I keep coming here and playing it back. But it always ends the same.
Ryan.
He's dead. He's really dead, Alex. It was my fault. My job is to keep people safe. And I failed.
You did everything right. Typhon took him away from us. Not you.
She's wrong. I let her cross that log. I put Gabe in harm's way. I'm not a hero. I'm a coward. Worse than worthless.
How could you have known?
You've got to stop torturing yourself. You did everything you could have.
It doesn't matter. Gabe's dead. Because of me. Gabe, I'm so sorry.
Gabe would forgive you. I forgive you. Forgive yourself.
Gabe loved you, Ryan. He would forgive you. You know that. You're not alone. Whoa, hold on. There's a guy in a gorilla suit? Does he also jump off of the cliff and into the pool?
No, he chases a guy in a banana suit. That guy jumps off the cliff and into the pool.
Okay, I'm sorry. This is a Mexican restaurant?
Nominally. The food is, well, terrible. But it's Gabe's favorite place. I tell you, he's the oldest 12-year-old I know. Can I ask you something?
Of course.
You came up here to tell me that I was right about Mac. About him getting the call. How did you know?
There's something you should know about me. And it's gonna be easier to show you than to explain it. This is gonna seem sort of weird at first, then really weird. Do you trust me?
Think of something infuriating.
Okay. Think of something that makes you so angry you just want to scream. You really focus until you feel it. The wasted potential. You're angry for me, for Ethan and Charlotte, for everyone who had their futures with Gabe stolen.
Wish you could have been there with us. There was no one in the world more fun to be around. Man, this one time...
Oh.
Whatever it is you're thinking about right now, don't stop, okay? Keep going.
Okay.
What emotion is this?
Let's find out.
Must be a good memory. I wonder if I can piece it together.
Oh, okay.
Gabe, Goose.
I see it. It'll move.
It's not moving.
It'll move.
Gabe!
That's a little turtle. I think.
Oh, that's a lot of blood, huh?
Gabe, this is serious. Killing a Canadian goose is a violation of international law.
Shut up. It is not.
They're Canadian geese, Gabe. Property of the Crown.
The crown of...
Property of the Crown, Gabe.
What do we do?
Okay, I was wrong about the turtle.
How deep you think?
Deeper than that. The Royal Canadian Mounted Police can spot a goose grave at 100 paces.
The Mounties? Oh, come on, man.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
How long were you gonna let me dig?
I wasn't gonna stop you.
So, did you finish burying the goose or not? Okay, also, property of the Crown? Really?
Well, they are technically protected under the Migratory Bird Treaty Act. How?
I'm basically some kind of superhero.
So, I guess I have this power. I can see other people's emotions. They show up like an aura, and if I get too close, I feel what they feel. As if I was feeling it myself. And when I focus, I can even understand why they're feeling it.
And that's what you just did with me? Whew. Some kind of power. No kidding.
It's only ever been the bad emotions before, but that was pure joy.
Who else knows?
I've never told anyone until now. And that's how I know Mac's terrified of Typhon. He reported Gabe's call, and they ignored it. Now they're putting pressure on him to toe the line.
Okay, but why?
I don't know yet. Someone made the decision to let the blast go off. Seems like finding out who would be a good start.
So, you're going after Typhon? You'll need help.
You don't have to.
You're stuck with me now.
Let's hug. Yeah.
You're welcome, I guess.
Yeah. Thanks. Thank you.
No. Thank you.
This one's for you, Gabe. I miss you.
How do I say I love you the day I let you go? How do I change all of the pain into the joy? I won't hold on to this place without you.
I didn't speak this morning. I couldn't. Hearing everyone talk about him, about the life he had here with all of you, I lost the chance to have that. But even though I only had one day with him, he changed my life. I said I didn't know if I belonged here. He told me that home isn't something you find. It's something you build.
I won't hold on to this place without you. I will let you fly.
I love you, Gabe.
Say goodbye. How do I say say I miss all the ways you made me smile?
Goddamn emotions.
How do I show you that I'll survive all of these trials? I won't hold on to this place without you. I will let you fly. I will say goodbye.
Oh. Alex enjoyed a quiet moment at the dock. Alex left. Oh. Right. I'm gonna leave it there. That was just a roller coaster, but a lot of fun, a lot of fun. And we shall pick off in part 5. Yeah, part 5. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I shall see you next time. Later, guys.